Welcome to your Wake Up Slow Flow. This 20-minute yoga practice will gently wake up and warm up your body. It's designed to prepare you for more rigorous movement or simply to get you ready to start your day. If at any point during your practice a pose or a breath cue feels uncomfortable, always feel free to skip it or modify it. This is your practice, and you should only do what feels good in your body. We'll begin by finding a comfortable seated position. This could be sitting cross-legged or kneeling and sitting back on your heels. Always feel free to support your bottom with a block or a blanket. Place your hands comfortably in your lap and allow your eyes to drift shut or keep a soft gaze at the floor. Before we begin any movement, we'll tap into our breath as it will guide our practice today. Take each inhale through your nose, feeling your lungs fill up as your chest rises and your belly puffs out. Pause for a moment at the top of the breath, and then slowly exhale through your nose, expelling all of the air from your lungs. We'll do a few guided breaths following this pattern. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, hold. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, hold. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, hold. Exhale 3, 2, 1. You can continue counting your breaths like this, or return to your natural state of breath, still inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, palms meet, and then exhale, hands to your heart. Bring your right palm to the mat, exhaling as you reach your left fingertips towards the side wall. This is a stretch for your left side body. An inhale brings you back through center, and an exhale, left palm to mat, bending your elbow just until you feel the stretch in your right side. Inhale center, exhale right palm to mat, really reaching through those left fingertips. Inhale up through center, exhale left palm to mat, right fingertips reach. Inhale through center, exhale right palm to mat, maybe taking the stretch a little deeper this time by bending your elbow more. One more time, inhale through center, exhale left palm to mat, maybe taking that stretch deeper on this side too. Inhale to center and return to your seated position. Cross your left arm over your right and grab your knees with your hands. We're starting to get into the upper back and shoulder blades here. You can stay as you are, or raise your crossed arms up and bring your palms together. This is called eagle arms. Try to keep your elbows around shoulder height and your pinky fingers pressing away from your face. Slowly shift your gaze to the left of your arms, just to engage the neck a bit. Gaze comes back through center and to the right of your arms. And then back through center. Release your hands back down to your knees and unwind. Resetting by inhaling palms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we'll repeat on the other side. Crossing your right arm over your left to grab your knees. And then for a deeper stretch, twisting your arms up into eagle arms, pressing your palms away from your face. Slowly shift your gaze to the right. back through center and to the left. And back through center. Unwind your arms back down to your knees. Reset, sweeping your arms up to the sky on an inhale and bringing hands to heart on the exhale. Now we'll take a gentle spinal twist on each side. Reach your right hand to your left knee and shift your gaze over your left shoulder, only turning as far as is comfortable for your neck. On each inhale, you can lengthen your spine, reaching the crown of your head towards the sky. And then each exhale can bring you just a little deeper into that twist. Slowly return to center and make your way to the other side. Twisting to your right, left hand to right knee, gaze over right shoulder, only as far as you feel comfortable with. Inhaling to lengthen your spine and exhaling to twist a little bit deeper. And slowly return to center. Now we'll make our way to tabletop pose on your hands and knees. Wrists stacked under shoulders, knees stacked under hips. Keeping your spine all the way from your tailbone to the crown of your head in a nice long line. And then we'll begin to warm up the spine with some cat and cow stretches. So on an inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest and look forward, cow. Exhale, round your back, pull your belly button in towards your spine and drop your chin towards your chest, cat. Inhale, drop your belly, look up, chest pulls forward through your arms. Exhale, round through your back and push the mat away with your hands. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, look forward, cow. Exhale, round your back, drop your gaze, cat. One more round of this. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest for cow. And exhale, round through your back, pull your belly button in for cat. Return to your neutral spine in tabletop, and then walk your hands towards the front of your mat for puppy pose, lowering your chest towards the ground, and bringing your chin or your forehead to the mat. Make sure to breathe deeply as you feel this stretch in your shoulders and your upper back. Slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, returning to that neutral tabletop pose. And then inhale your right arm out to the side like a wing. And as you exhale, thread it underneath your left arm, lowering your right cheek or temple to the mat. You can keep your left hand where it is, or walk it out towards the front of your mat for a little deeper stretch. If you want a little more stretch in your left shoulder, you can come into a half bind, reaching your left hand for your right hip crease. And keep breathing here. Now bring your left hand back underneath your shoulder and slowly unwind your right arm, reaching it back out to the side, and then bringing your palm back down to the mat. You can do one cat-cow to readjust, inhaling, dropping your belly, lifting your gaze, and then exhaling, rounding through your back and dropping your chin towards your chest. Return to tabletop and inhale your left arm out like a wing. Thread it underneath your right arm. And then again, there are 3 options for hand placement. Keeping your hand under your shoulder, walking it towards the front of your mat, or coming into a half bind, bringing your right hand to your left hip crease. And it's okay if this side feels different than the other one. You can do whichever variation is the most comfortable on this side. Bring your hand back underneath your shoulder if it wasn't already. Unthread your arm and stretch it out towards the side wall. Return to tabletop, and again take one round of cat-cow just to reset your body. And then curl your toes under. Lift your hips up and back for your downward facing dog. Spread your fingers out wide like starfish, and make sure all 10 fingers are pressing into the mat. Reach your heels towards the floor, but they don't have to touch. And keep your knees as bent as you need to feel comfortable in this pose. You can bend one knee and then the other, walking out your dog and starting to wake up your hamstrings. On a big inhale, reach your right heel towards the sky for three-legged dog. Keep breathing here. And on an exhale, bring your right knee in towards your nose and step that right foot between your hands. It's okay if it takes a few steps to get there. Just find your way into your low lunge. And feel free to bring your hands to blocks and or drop your left knee to the floor for more support. Inhale into this low lunge, keeping your right knee over your ankle. And then as you exhale, slowly straighten your front leg and fold over it, letting your head hang heavy. Inhale, bend your front knee over your ankle and look forward. Exhale, straighten that front leg and fold over it. Inhale, low lunge, look forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend your knee, low lunge. Press your left palm into the mat or a block and open up your right hand towards the sky for a twist. Again, feel free to drop your knee for more stability. And keep breathing, allowing your exhales to twist you just a little bit deeper. One last big inhale, and then as you exhale, release your hand to the mat and step back to downward facing dog. We'll stay here for about 3 breaths, so feel free to walk your feet out or take any movements that might feel good. And just keep breathing here. On an inhale, reach your left heel up towards the sky for three-legged dog, creating a nice long line from the heel of your foot to the crown of your head. As you exhale, bring that left knee in towards your nose and step into your low lunge, taking any adjustments it takes to get you comfortable in your lunge. And then straighten your front leg and bend over it, keeping just a little micro bend in that knee so you don't lock it out. Inhale, bend your knee 90 degrees over your ankle, look forward. Exhale, straighten your leg and fold over it, head hangs heavy. Inhale, bend your knee, low lunge. Exhale, straighten your leg and fold. Inhale, low lunge. Plant your right palm on the mat or a block and gently twist to the left, reaching your left fingertips towards the sky. Keep your breath strong, in and out through your nose, letting your exhales twist you a little bit deeper. Next exhale, release your hand down to the mat and step back to downward facing dog. From here, bend your knees a lot and look forward, and 1 foot at a time step forward into forward fold. Reach for your toes, but you definitely don't have to touch them. Then come halfway up for a flat back, hands to shins or blocks. Spine is long and neutral like in tabletop. And then forward fold, letting your head hang heavy. And on an inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Head comes up last. Arms reach overhead, and then hands come to heart center. Drop your hands to your sides for mountain pose. So here you're going to ground into the floor through your feet, relaxing your shoulders down your back and lifting the crown of your head towards the sky. So you're standing nice and tall and strong. And just breathe here for a moment. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to mat, right foot steps back to a low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe in and exhale. Inhale to a high plank. Keep your core strong and your hips lifted but low. Crown of head reaches towards front of room, while heels of feet reach towards back of room. Shift forward onto tippy toes, drop your knees if you have to, and bend your elbows 90 degrees for low push-up. Press tops of feet into mat and lift thighs off of mat for upward facing dog. Chest reaching forward through your arms, and then roll over your toes for downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee to nose, step into your low lunge, and look forward. Left foot meets right at top of mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, reach for your toes. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, hands to mat, left foot steps back, low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here before our next vinyasa. On an inhale, come forward, high plank, core is strong. Come onto tippy toes. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Chest shines forward. Roll over your toes and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot reaches for sky. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Right foot meets left at top of mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Now this mountain pose is the last pose in our practice today, and I invite you to stay here for as long as you wish. You could do some more of those guided breaths we did at the beginning of class, or you could continue on with some more sun salutation A's, which are the sequence we just did at the end of this practice. You get to decide what your body needs, whether it's a little bit more movement or a little bit more breath, or if you're just ready to go about your day. Namaste.